Have you ever? No. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. What's up, Big Mike? Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Hell no. Yeah, no. Uh, Here we go. Here we go. During the daytime. We're gonna do it in the daytime. Do it in the daytime. Oh, oh, hey, from Liberia. Wait a second. All night long. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, y'all. This is my second day during the daytime. I think we're gonna do some stuff like at noon. I'm gonna start doing like a noon something, like a noon chat or a noonday chat. I'm on Eastern Standard Time, so I'm thinking like a noonday chat um every day moving forward. Geo was off the chain. Yo, who is that? Geo was off the chain. So anybody that know about Geo, that's what I'm talking about. But we had a ball. We had a ball. All right, y'all. So look, somebody said I sound like Ricky Smiley. But anyway, thank you for catching me live for the first time. So normally I do night, but this week I've decided I'm going to start taking an hour, maybe 30 minutes out of my day and start going live to just teach people stuff like I always do, add value, so that I can reach, a new group of people who may not be available at night. That's what we're going to do. But anyway, I am Coach Ken, AKA the professor, AKA the doctor. I am a relationship coach and communications expert. And I help people, men and women, couples as well, navigate the complexities of modern day relationships. I have saved approximately 299 marriages, well, 298. Let me say 298. One's on the brink. I don't know. 298 marriages, and I put over 1,000 couples together. And yeah, and I believe in relationships. I believe in love. I believe that we all should level up. I'm not the person who says that. I'm not the person who says that men should just level up or women should. I think we all need to level up, and that's what I believe in. What's up, guy? What's up? What's up, coach? Good to see you. Good to see you. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to talk about. I'm not going to stay before you very long, like they say in church. I ain't going to be before you very long. But I wanted to come on and talk about something. And here's what I want to talk about. How many of you out there are people pleasers? You do things because you want other people to feel good about you. And you might not even think you're a people pleaser. But that is a term. But how many of you feel like that you a lot of times want to save the person or you want to save the day? Or you feel like the more you do for a person, that the more they will like you. Or how many times, this is how you know that you may be a people pleaser, is because you do things even when you don't want to. You do things even if you don't want to, but but you do it because you think that the other person might think fondly of you. And people pleasing is a real thing, y'all. It is a real thing. It is a real diagnosis, if you will. But how many of you do things that don't really serve you? You do things for other people that don't really serve you, and you really want to stop, but you sometimes when people ask you, you just feel compelled to do it. How many of you feel like you are a people pleaser? And so today, I wanted to give you some communication strategies. 3 communication strategies if you people please. And many of us do. And sometimes you people please in a relationship. And what people pleasing simply is you put others' needs, desires above your own. And so what you do is you will suppress your needs and desires while elevating the needs and desires of other people. Does that sound like anybody on here? Cynthia says, I used to, but that's not me anymore. All right. All right. But somebody says definitely. And so uh, Teresa says, that used to be me. Yeah. And so, y'all, so I want to give you some techniques. It is a whole process by the way that you deal with that. I think you should go into coaching therapy, but I am going to help you in the short term. What can you do now to help you? But before I do that, I'd like everybody who is looking, I will. Teresa said, "Now since I joined the academy, I know." I was talking about you the other day, Teresa. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Teresa is one of my students, y'all. Good student. Anyway, so here's what I want to know. First of all, tell me your name and where you're checking in from. Tell me your name, where you're checking in from, and just so I can properly acknowledge you. And then we're going to go into this strategy of what you can do and how you can communicate with yourself and with others so that you can stop people pleasing. All right. Let me welcome you. All right. Here we got Debbie from Dallas. Debbie from Dallas in the building. We got Teresa in the building. We got Shanika, Baltimore, Maryland in the building. Danielle from St. Louis, from the Lou in the building. Matrine from Kenya in the building. Who else we got in the building? We've got Tanya from Pinehurst, North Kakalaki, where I am. What's that, Tippa? From New York, Yaya from Dallas, Texas, in the building. Patrice hey, Patrice, one of my Academy members. Hey, Patrice from Augusta, Georgia, in the building. What was that? Wide Eye from Jersey Shore. Diane from Orlando in the building. She from Cali in the building. Is that Reginald Austin from Wisconsin in the building? Najia Spring, Texas in the building. Somebody from Philly, I don't know your name, so I'm not sure it says DP Pride 2 in the building. Shanita Love from Philly in the building. What's up, my Sheba? I in the building. I ain't talked to my girl in a minute. From Michigan in the building. Good, y'all. All right, so look, let me say this. For whoever's in here, thank you. We're in the daytime. I miss you too, Mashiba. I swear to God I do. But we gotta connect. We gotta connect. So look, y'all. I've been coming on daytime recently, and we're gonna start that. Keep it up for just a few miles, because I want to touch a different group of people that I'm not reaching in the evening. And so I'm going to start giving y'all some value. All right, so I want to talk to you about people pleasing. And I want to talk to you, how do you communicate with somebody when you want to stop people pleasing, but it's ingrained in you to put your desires, suppress your desires and expectations, needs, and elevate someone else's needs. Okay. And I wrote down, I always do me a little write down something so I won't forget my train of thought. And I said, people pleasing is the act of doing more for others while suppressing your own desires, expectations, and in an effort to get the other person to approve of you and your actions, to get others to approve of you and your actions. All right. So there are a lot of people out there who people please. And so I wanted to give you, so here's how the cycle works. What you do is, if I'm a people pleaser, here's how it works. I do for you, you like me. I do for you, you like me, then I like me more. Okay? So that's what happens. What happens is if I do something for you, then you validate me. You approve of me, and then I like me. Do you get it? And so what I'm really doing is I am utilizing you so that I can approve of me. You follow me? I'm utilizing your approval, your validation of me in an effort to prove myself, to an effort to say, okay, that's me. Someone just asked me my credentials. I love when I hear that question. Well, my credentials are uh, I've saved 299 marriages. I've written 8 books. Um, Putting over 1,400 people together. I've been coaching 14 years. Is that enough for you? I could rattle off some more credentials, but I laugh when people say that but that's a valid question because you got a lot of people on the internet who are not. They don't have any credentials. But see, credentials to me are not education. Credentials are based on results. Don't ever let people tell you just because somebody got 12 degrees, but they don't get any results. So what I want to tell you is what results you get. The Bible talk about the fruit. I will know them by their fruit, right? And so what results are you getting? So I just thought I would say that because I got a whole bunch of results. Oh, I am certified too. I'm a certified coach. So I just want to tell you that. But anyway, I just thought I'd take that because I get tickled by that sometimes. But anyway, so I've been coaching a long time, and I helped a whole bunch of folks. So anyway, now, so what I want to do is I want to give you a communication. Teresa says, taught me to communicate better results. I met my husband. Thank you, Teresa. I appreciate you. That's just one of my results. So anyway, and why do I do this, y'all? Because I know that if we communicate better, if we learn, we've never been taught how to communicate. We've been taught how to write a sentence. Yes. We've been taught how to conjugate a verb. Yes. We've been taught what a pronoun is. He, him, she, he. We've been taught that. But we have never been taught, most of us have never been taught how to communicate effectively. We don't have a clue. We don't have a clue. And what we do is we do what it is we think that is communicating effectively by looking at the world around us. We've looked at our people, our mama, our daddy, and we have adopted the way that they communicate. And sometimes in some of our families, y'all, they communicate in a very toxic way. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. Everybody yelling, nobody talking, nobody. And then everybody get mad at each other. And then you come back 2 to 3 days later and you act like nothing has happened before. And you never resolve the issue. You never resolve the issue. And what you do is you perpetuate this type of behavior over the years. And it continues. And then what happens? And then you become the very same person. If you've seen this as a young person, you become that person who communicates that way when you grow up. That's what happens, y'all. That's what happens in our community. I've been married 23 years. 16 years ago, I was headed for divorce court. 23 years to the same woman who I love, my best friend. But we almost didn't make it. And do you know why? Because neither one of us knew how to communicate. Both of us had watched our parents. Yeah, okay. And we knew what we knew. My wife would be the kind that would shut down. I would be the kind was a bull in the china cabinet. I just wanted to talk. Let's talk it out right now. And I didn't realize that was not the way that she communicated. And it wasn't until we both got committed, committed to communicating better, to learning communicate, to learning the things that I know now that I teach people. And y'all, it wasn't an easy road. But once I learned, we restored our marriage, and then I became a relationship coach because I knew there was a greater purpose for me. And I want y'all to start this with this. Write this quote down. Write this quote down if you're listening to me. Here's the quote. Disagreements are inevitable. Disagreements are inevitable, but arguments are optional. Oh, I'll say it again. Disagreements are inevitable, but arguments are optional. You see, what happens is we believe that because I disagree with you, I've got to argue with you. That's not true. And so what I realized was disagreements are going to happen in any relationship because we see the world differently. Disagreements are going to happen because we were raised differently, because we have a different view of the world. And that is why communication is so vital, because if you're not able to articulate how you view the world, not only how you view it, but why you view it the way you do it, why you view the world the way you view it, then the other person has no basis or no foundation to communicate with you. And because we don't know how to communicate effectively, what we do is we argue, and then we feel better about it later on. We dismiss it like we'll get over it, you'll get over it. But here's what you don't understand. When you do that, do you know every time an unresolved problem happens in your life, watch this. Every time there's an unresolved problem that occurs in your life and you don't address it, it becomes a seed that grows into something. It grows in listen to me carefully, every time there is an unresolved problem with someone in your life that grows, it is planted in you as a seed. Now, every seed planted grows into something. Some of the seeds grow into resentment. Some of the seeds grow into anger. Some of the seeds grow into frustration. And some of the seeds grow into bitterness. You see, now I want y'all to think back to everything that has happened to you with someone. And if it's happened a long time ago, you have a feeling about that person that seed has grown into. Every time I want you to think back to people in your past. Think back to people you grew up with. Think back to those people that you don't have an affinity for, and they'll see you had unresolved issues. You had unresolved issues. You suppressed the issue, and now you resent them. You're angry with them. You're frustrated with them. You're bitter with them. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I am lying. You cannot. You know why you cannot? Because I know what the hell I'm talking about. Now, so the same thing happens with people pleasing. So today we're going to talk about people pleasing. Same thing happened with people pleasing. The more you do for a person, the more you put your desires, their desires above yours, you are what we call people pleaser. Okay? Now, people pleasing is something that you feel you need to do. And many times you know that you don't want to do it. You know it's not good for you to do, but yet you want the validation or the affirming of the other person. So you continue to do it. Okay? And so today, what I wanted to give you, and then for those of you who are on here today, I want you, some of you, I got a communication challenge coming up next week. I got a communication challenge. It's 5-day challenge, communicating to get your needs met. Okay. Communicating to get your needs met. And so, for those of you who may be interested in learning to be better at communication, you want your relationships to be better, you want a dating experience. And I have a way to communicate while you're dating. A way that I just wrote a book about called Just Ask 250 questions to know if he's the one. Now, it could be women too or men, but I have a way that you communicate when you're dating and you can stop picking the wrong person. I have a way to communicate when you are in a relationship, a budding relationship. There are so many people. There are so many people. This challenge that I have coming up, it's literally going to change somebody's life. If you are interested in this particular challenge, that it's 5 days and it starts next week. If you're interested in it, what I want you to do is I want you to inbox me. Inbox me and say, I'm interested in the challenge, and then I can send it to you. If you inbox me either on Instagram or on Facebook or on YouTube, and let me know. For those of y'all who say, I know I'm interested in it right now, I want to come to the challenge because I need to change. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to my bio on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Go to my bio. And if you look on my bio up at the top, and it says the link, there's a link tree there. If you click on the link tree, it says all my products, my website and all that sort of. But you'll see at the top of it, it says 5-day challenge, 5-day communication challenge. It's called Communicating to Get Your Needs Met. How many of you are in a relationship right now, but you're not getting your needs met? Either you're dating and you're not getting your needs met. You're not meeting the right person, but you don't know what to ask. You don't know. You just rely on your emotions. You need to come to this challenge. If you want to find the person of your dreams, like Teresa just said, Teresa was on it, y'all, my student. I told Teresa 8 months ago, I said, Teresa, if you learn how to communicate, you can meet the man of your dreams. And she married now, y'all. She got married. Teresa, how long you been married? I don't know if Teresa's still on here. Is it 3 months, 2 months? Well, we met a year ago, but she got married 3 months ago. So y'all, Teresa is the type of person, like many of my clients, I always say, hey, look, I get it. You've been taught a certain way. I get it. I said, but all you have to do is be willing. Just be willing. I coach men and women, y'all. Teresa said 4 months ago. 4 months ago. Okay, Teresa. And me and you've been knowing each other about a year. Teresa she on Facebook, y'all. So I got all my platforms up. And so what we were doing is I told her, if you change the way you communicate, you will get a different result. And for those of you who know you want to come to the challenge, just go on up and do it. Now, here's what I'm gonna do. If you're not sure you want to come to the challenge, this is what I'm gonna do. I don't never do this. If you're not sure you want to come to the challenge, if you don't know if I can help you or not, this is what I'm gonna do. Email me at coachkencanion@gmail. Email me. Put your phone number in there. Now, y'all, I ain't got time to call a lot of them. I will call you. And look, I don't even have time. I got a team of people to handle this. But if you that serious about wanting to change, I will call you. And I will tell you if this is right for you. You can tell me your situation. Now, I ain't gonna stay on the phone a whole hour with you. That's a discovery session. But I will talk to you about what your issue is and how I can help you. I will step that far with you. If you're not sure, but if you're sure you want to join this challenge and I know it's going to help you. I swear it's going to help you. And if it don't help you and then you join, I will give you your 100% money back. I don't have no problem with it. If this challenge can't help you literally change your life, I will give you your money back. And it don't even cost that much, but I'll give you your money back. But you got to email me. First of all, if you know you want to go, click the link in my bio. It's in my link tree and join the challenge. Link tree. But if you want to talk to me about whether this challenge is right for you, email me at coachkencanion@gmail.com and put your phone number in there. All right. So let me give you the class work today. How to stop people pleasing. So I'm gonna give you a communication technique. I'm gonna give you a communication strategy that is going to help you stop people pleasing. At least, and watch this. If this strategy I give you today works, and if you try it today, I want you to come and join my challenge. So, okay, you give me your word. If I give you something of value that works today, all right, I'm gonna give you a 3-part strategy, and I want you to test it. If somebody asks you to do something you don't want to do, and you've been people pleasing, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's the strategy. It's called the 3-step strategy: how to communicate when you want to stop being a people pleaser. Number one, and I wrote this down, y'all, in my book. Wrote this down. Number one. No, it ain't just that easy, Cynthia. If you're a people pleaser, you can't just stop saying no. If it were that easy, we wouldn't have that problem. It is a process, because people pleasing is a deeper meaning, a deeper thing within the person. It's not just the communication. So it's not just that easy to just stop saying no. I just wanted to tell you that. First thing I want you to do, number one, is tell the person you are going to disappoint them. You're like, wow, I think I'm gonna have to disappoint you. You know what? Oh, they ask you to do something. Now, wow, I'm gonna have to disappoint you this time. Now, why would you say that? Now, I always tell y'all what to do, but I tell you why to do it. If you tell a person, you know what, I'm gonna have to disappoint you this time. What you have essentially done is, you actually, by telling the person, I'm going to disappoint you, you actually control the fear in you. And then what you do is you condition to the person to your answer. Now watch this. You're like, wow, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to disappoint you this time. I'm gonna have to disappoint you. Wow, I think I'm gonna have to disappoint you. And what you're doing is you're conditioning your mind to say what it is you have to say, and you're conditioning their mind to expect a response, right? That is not your normal response. Okay? It is not your normal response. And when you say, I'm going to have to disappoint you, what you're saying is you're controlling your own fear of not saying it. Because you haven't told them what you're not going to do. You haven't said it, but what you said is, I've set the stage for it mentally and emotionally of the way the brain perceives it. So what I say is, you know what? Hey, I'm going to have to disappoint you this time. I'm going to have to disappoint you. I hate it, but I'm going to have to disappoint you. Okay? All right. Then step number 2. The second thing you do, and I wrote this down, y'all, because I got all this stuff in my head. And then you say, you get them to agree at what's best for you. So watch this. Step 2 is you get them to agree that what's best for you. So here's how you do that. You say, I'm going to have to disappoint you. And then you're going to say, I know you want the best for me. I know you want me. Listen to what I'm saying. I know you want the best for me. All right. I know you want me to stop working myself to death. I know you want me to stop overextending myself. Notice what I'm doing. I'm getting the other person to agree that my well-being is the most important thing. I know you want me to rest sometimes. I know that you want me not to overextend myself. I know that you want me to be good emotionally and mentally. I know this. Why do I say that after I say I'm going to have to disappoint you? When I tell the person I'm going to have to disappoint you, I tell them what the disappointment is. All right, I'm going to have to disappoint you. I'm not going to be able to go I'm not going to be able to go because I've got so many things to do. And I know you don't want me to overextend myself. I know you don't want me to bite off more than I can chew because I've been doing that a long time. I know you want me to settle down. I know you want me to, I know you want me to blank. Now, why? Listen to the way I'm saying this, y'all. What I'm actually doing is I'm conditioning the other person to a way of thinking about me. I'm conditioning the other person to agree with me standing up for myself. Y'all, that is super duper powerful. And what did I tell you? If anybody tries this and it works, now, I didn't say the other person is necessarily going to be glad that you're telling them no. But what they're going to do is, even if they're upset about it, they're not going to be outwardly upset because you just told them, I know you want the best for me, don't you? I know you do. I'm getting you to agree to the very thing I want to do. Right? Right? It makes sense, don't it? And then part three. The third thing you do is this. Write this down. The third part of this strategy is you simply say this. I promised myself, start with those three words. I promised myself that blank. I promised myself blank that my emotional and mental well-being would be at the top of the list. I promised myself that I would not overextend myself because physically it's not good for me. I promised myself I wouldn't overcommit this week. I promised myself. Woo! Listen, now I'm not going to toot my own home. Yes, I am. I'm great at this. I can help change your life. And if you see, not only do, and Teresa will tell you, not only do I tell you what to do. You see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. When you come to my communication training, and Teresa will tell you, because she just got married, that not only do I tell you what to do, I force you to do it. I force you to go past your fears. I force you to do it. We're going to practice. We're going to practice. I'm going to show you what to do. I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to show you that you are capable of doing it and pushing past your fear of rejection, pushing past your fear of someone affirming you. And see, now then, when you go, whether you're dating, whether you're in a relationship, whether it's your mother, your father, your children, now you're going to learn how to communicate in a way that that fortifies your relationship, that your relationships that help you be better in relationships. That's what this is all about, y'all. This is not some gimmicky stuff that I'm coming up with. This is about changing the dynamics of your life. And for those of you who want to come to my 5-day challenge, I want you, if you're not sure if this challenge is for you, it's called Communicating to Get Your Needs Met. If you're not sure the challenge, if you're, first of all, let me start with people that are sure. If you're sure that, you know what, I need to do something different. I need to do something different. If you're sure, if you're up here, I want you to go to my bio. If you're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, go to my bio, click on my bio. You'll see my link tree up there, the link tree with all my stuff. And you'll see, when you click on my link tree, you'll see the 5-day challenge that starts next Monday. It starts at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. If you do VIP, it starts at 6:30. Now, VIP is great because you get to ask me anything. In VIP, we get to answer questions about your problems, your specific stuff. VIP, you're going to get content that they're not going to get in the regular session. VIP, I'm going to give you a special prize that they will not be able to get if you join VIP. Now, it's way worth it. Okay. And so what I'm saying to you, what I'm saying to each of you is, for those of you, and then if you have a question, let's say I'm not sure, coach, I'm not sure whether this is right for me, then email me at coachkencanion@gmail.com. And what I'll do Leave your phone number. Now, if you're overseas, I'm not calling you. You're overseas, I'm not calling you. You can set up a Zoom. You can set up a Zoom, and and we can do it that way. But I'll call you if you're in the States, um, and we'll talk about, is this challenge worth? Is this challenge for you? Listen, y'all. That is all. So each day I'm coming, and I want y'all to understand. There are some of you who want better relationships. You want to meet the person of your dreams. And the truth is, can we be honest? You're getting in your own way. It is not that the dating pool is not good. Yeah, there are some shysters out there on both sides, women and men. It is not that. It is that you don't know how to navigate the way you are today. You don't know how to navigate it. You don't know how to move through it. You don't know what to do, what to say, how to communicate. You don't know what questions to ask. So you rely on your emotions. You rely on how the person makes you feel, and it's an illusion. And so for those of you who want to change I would say join my 5-day challenge. Join my 5-day challenge. Go to the link tree. Go to my link tree up in my bio. Click on it. Join the 5-day challenge. If you want to talk to me, email me at coachkencanion@gmail. Now, I'm not staying on the phone with you a long time. I just want to know, because some people want coaching sessions. No, I want to know if you are ready and if this challenge is right for you. If not, if you want to stay the same, keep doing what you're doing. But other than that, I appreciate y'all. And thank you for joining me for these 30 minutes. I said 30 minutes, I am out. That's what I'm doing. 30 minutes, I'm done. All right, y'all. Peace. I'm out.